Okay, guys. Hi. It's been like 2 weeks, maybe three. A lot's been going on since Irma. That's what the story time today is. It's about the last couple of weeks, everything that's been happening due to Irma. I do not have pictures or videos of the damage outside from Irma, outside of my house, but it was crazy. So I'll probably start from the beginning of that week, the week before Irma. So that Monday, everyone was out of school. I went to my grandma's house and that's where I was. I did do a video that Thursday and post one probably by the end of the week, probably on Friday. I posted that video about the whole gas situation. So, you know, we came home. They canceled school. I stayed at my grandma's house Monday, Tuesday. They canceled school Wednesday into the weekend. And it was supposed to be canceled until Sunday. So I went to my grandma's, stayed there for a couple of days, and came home and was home with my mom. So we were here Saturday night. I'm in the house minding my business, and the light decides to flicker. Like it flicked off and it came back on, and then it went off completely. And I was like so scared because I just have like a small fear of the dark, especially if there's no light in my room. I actually have a nightlight in here. So I was just there and had to like take showers in the dark and everything. And this was before the storm. So we ended up calling FBNL, and that night they put the light back on. Our internet acted up that day. They fixed the internet for us, and we were all fine. So in the middle of the night, I was kind of in between sleep and awake, and I realized that the AC kept going in and out. And I realized that I usually have the AC on in my house, and I have a fan because it has to be cold in here at night. So I realized that, and I was getting up, and I was like, oh my goodness, AC's going in and out. But then it came back on, the light came back on, and I went back to sleep. So when I got up at around like 10 Sunday morning, and everything was off. Internet was out, light was out. My mom and I were just sitting here playing like Mancala, playing games throughout the storm. It was kind of crazy outside because like the wind was blowing. It was blowing like this way, so it was like hitting our like window, our like slide door window really hard, so we would hear all the noise and stuff like that. So that night we still didn't get our light back. So that night, that was the night. We called it a night. And Monday morning, Irma was passed. It was gone. And we got up. We went outside. There were like trees and leaves all in our yard. And in my neighborhood, there are like really big trees. Big trees were down. One of them was on one of the lines, and that's why like we were thinking that's probably why our light went out, because it was on one of the power lines. And all the trees it was like a legit obstacle course. You had to like go around this tree and go around that tree, and everything was like that in the road. So we called my aunt and we were like, hey, do you guys have light? Everybody okay? We called the family. We checked up on our family and everything. And everyone was like, oh, some people were still out of light. Some people got their light back. It was like an ups or downs thing. And our phones weren't really working because of cell towers and stuff like that. So Monday we went on the road. We got 2 bags of ice. And we went to my aunt's house and got a cooler. And we sat at my aunt's house and we charged up all our devices because she got her light back. It was just her internet she was waiting for. And we came home that day, called it a night, had candles on and everything, played Mancala, called it a night. We watched movies on like my little DVD player. Tuesday, we did the same thing. Tuesday we got up, got stuff out the cooler, used stuff in the fridge, but we were actually throwing out food in the fridge because some of the food went bad due to us not having light. And we decided we were going to walk to Home Depot because Home Depot's down the street from my house, and end up turning back because we forgot our wallet. And when we came back, Mom was like, oh my goodness, it's such a nice breeze outside. I'm like, it is hot out here. You're crazy. So she sat outside and I came back inside the house. And it was probably like we saw FP&L drive on our road and go on like the road like behind us. And we were like, oh my gosh, they must be here to fix the light, because they came on Monday, but they didn't fix the light. So on Tuesday they came, and it was like only a few minutes after I came back inside the house, our light came back. So we thank God for that. And then our internet came back in Saturday. So, it was just crazy. Like I couldn't get any of my homework done because I'm in college. I'm at FAU right now. I take 4 classes. 3 of my teachers emailed me and said, don't worry about the homework. We're postponing it. And one teacher who I emailed Friday before Irma decided to say, oh no, everything's going as planned, nothing to like, we're just gonna wait it out. So Wednesday, the week of Irma, like after that Sunday when Irma came that week, Wednesday, I checked and she did not change the date, and it was due Thursday. So my mom's phone was working more than mine was, so I used her hotspot and I sat down and like did all the work in like 2 hours. And trust me, it never takes me 2 hours to do that amount of work. So I actually like compact all of that work in 2 hours and did well. I still got an A on the assignment, still did well, but probably not as well as I wanted to. And then the Thursday morning, I went to my aunt's house to do my math homework because yesterday we found out she changed the date of the math homework. She pushed it to like a later date. It was actually pushed to October or something. But when I checked it that Thursday, it was due yesterday. So I went over there to do the math homework and got an email from the teacher, my anthropology teacher, who I didn't have to do all the work for, that I didn't have to do it. So I was like, that's okay. So I still did it. You know, she did say a lot of people are still behind, so she gave us more time to do the work. Of course, with Irma and everything, so she actually pushed the date. Not only did we not have to do it then, she pushed the date till Sunday coming. So I was like, wow, I really didn't have to rush, but that's besides the point. My math teacher, she as well changed the date, so I didn't have to do that. So anyway, I still did the work. My school had a game on Saturday, and I want to send a shout out to my school, 45-0 against Bethune Cookman. I was like, yes, because I got a lot of my school. They say that our football team isn't good. I mean, we went to our first football game. I did post snaps on my Snapchat about the first football game. We went there, and the score was, we were like 19, and Navy was like 40 something. So, you know, it was kind of like we scored, but we still lost our first game. So when I heard Bethune Cookman was coming, I was telling some family members and whatever, hey guys, I got a game coming up. I don't think I'm going to go, because it was actually on my little cousin's birthday. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to go. And it was against Bethune Cookman. And every time I mentioned Bethune Cookman, they were like, oh, y'all gonna lose. I'm like, even my mom thought we were gonna lose. And when I was checking the score, we like won 45-0. Like, they didn't even score. I was like, what? So that actually made me happy. I'm right now at home on Tuesdays. I don't have the school, so I try to vlog on Tuesdays and try to post it Tuesdays. I know that's kind of weird because you didn't get to see any of like my campus life at school, because I don't really take lots of videos of it. I usually take videos walking from class to class, or if there's events going on. So like, you don't really get to see my campus life, but I do promise that I will try to like put clips of campus life, try to do like a weekly review type video, and like put videos from campus and videos of me at home, videos of like the week, and then actually have like vlog time where I talk about the stories and whatever. So this vlog was a story time of Irma and how Irma scared me and how I just don't know. Like, Irma is crazy, and we need to actually pray that Maria doesn't come, because you gotta kill me before you let another hurricane come take my light and my internet out again. Y'all got me tight. So this video is kind of long. It was longer than the other one. Kind of boring, just me monologuing. But it's just me talking about like how everything's been the last few weeks. My phone is still trying to get back on track with cell service. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, yeah, just recovering here from Irma. Because it was crazy. Because it was like late preparations. It's like we found out 1 week that Irma was coming, and they kept changing the date of when Irma was coming, so none of us really knew when Irma was coming. So it was like a whole lot of preparation, a whole lot of this and that. And Irma actually did mess up my vlog time, because I was planning on posting a vlog before this vlog, before the Irma talk, but didn't get to, but that's fine. So as I did say on my snap, I'll try, that's my keyword right here, try to post a vlog every week. Usually it's like different story times. You guys can send out like messages or write in the comments story times that you want to hear. There's some stuff I've done, some stuff I haven't done. So, if you guys just want story time, you guys just want to know how college life is going for me, you guys, whatever you want to know. Not whatever you want to know, but like different things you want me to talk about, story time and stuff like that, questions and answers. Hey, it doesn't matter to me. Anything, pranks. I have friends that I'm dying to do pranks on, and I have done a prank on a friend. I would have posted it already, but I tried to take it on Snapchat, and you know how Snapchat has the new update that you can like hold on to the button and it goes over and over and it like does different little videos. So I thought it would have been long enough, but it didn't, and it wasn't, and it missed the whole meat of the prank.